Hello everybody. Oh, wrong anime. Wait, hold on. I'm doing a review. Yo, what is that? Sorry, my Tandra was trying to fight me for some reason. But hello, welcome to this review. My name is Joshua, aka Joshua, and I used to do reviews on this channel, but I don't anymore. I just do like nonsense stuff. But I've always been a really big anime fan my entire life. When I was like 10 or 12 or something, I started with Dragon Ball, just the original Dragon Ball, and I think I pirated it. Yeah, I think I watched it on like an illegal site or something, and that's how I started liking anime. And throughout all the years of my life, I'm 20 now. Yeah, I'm a dinosaur. I watched a bunch of anime, like One Piece. I'm like halfway through One Piece. I'm on like 500 something. While I finished Hunter x Hunter, Assassination Classroom is one of my favorites. Haikyuu, My Hero, you name it. Um, I've even seen some obscure ones like Space Brothers. That one's a bit obscure. But today I'm reviewing Death Note, and I haven't even finished Death Note. A lot of you wanted to see the review, and you guys didn't care whether I finished it or not. So this is a One Piece fans review on Death Note. I can't believe I haven't seen Death Note. It's been so long since I started watching anime, and I haven't seen one of the most popular anime of all time. And I started it because I was watching Suits, like the lawyer show, and it was pretty good. But I was like, I kind of want to watch anime, and so I looked for Death Note on Crunchyroll. They didn't have it, so I went to Netflix. Oh, they had it. So I watched it. I watched one episode. I was like, okay. And then before you know it, it was like 15 episodes. So you can definitely tell that I liked it. If you don't already know, I guess that's like kind of rare. You might be living under a literal rock, like Patrick Star, bro. If you don't know, but Death Note is about this high schooler slash college student named Light Yagami, and this Shinigami or demon or whatever drops his Death Note, which is a magical book that if you write the name of a person down in it along with picturing their face and a method of death, then that person dies. And so Light Yagami, this like genius mastermind, high school genius, whatever, gets possession of the book, and he starts killing a bunch of criminals. Soon after that, news of Kira, which is his alias, I guess, spreads around Japan, and a task force is assembled in order to stop him. And leading the task force is this enigma known as L, and he's really weird, and he sits like this.
Guess I won't be making my famous burgers.
And as far as I know, as far as I've watched, they basically try and go up against one another. Kira, being the killer, tries to keep killing criminals, while L tries to catch him. And the dynamic between the two is really, really cool. It's basically like an action anime, but there's not really a lot of fighting. There's not fighting scenes. I guess you could call it fighting. It's like mental fighting, and that's what really kept me interested. It's because you're kind of in the mind of these two geniuses, and they're trying to like predict what each other is going to do. And I guess when one of them gets a step ahead of the other, it's really, really interesting. So that's why I really liked it. I also thought that the characters in the show are really cool, and they're kind of unique. Light is this like genius, but he develops from like just like a regular high school genius. I guess being a genius is not regular, but a regular high school genius into like an evil mastermind that like begins killing people for his own goals. You kind of see him kind of like lose his morality as the show goes on. I'm only halfway through the show, but this is what I've just been noticing. And L is also this genius detective who has been working on many cases and has solved like the world's like biggest mysteries, right? And it's cool to see him kind of fumble a little bit, kind of get his feathers ruffled by Kira because he doesn't know what's going on. So it's kind of cool to see him like lose his focus and lose his footing like that. My favorite character though, and this might not make sense, but my favorite character is Ryuk. Ryuk is the Shinigami that drops his Death Note, and basically Kira gets possession of it. I just think he's like funny. I just think he's funny. He's bored all the time. He can't really do anything. He just sits there, doing nothing, like absolutely nothing but crave apples because they like apples for some reason. He just literally sits there. He's just a lurker, bro. He's just a lurker. He doesn't even help, or he helps sometimes, but like he just sits and watches. He's just like he just has like a smile on his face and his eyes are really wide. He's like all the time. That's why I like him. I actually changed my Instagram username to 2900 Ryuk just because I love the character so much. Like I don't know why, but he's just his character design is awesome. They made him look scary, but they made him look kind of pause on this, but they made him look kind of cute. Like at the same, hear me out, bro. Like they made him look kind of adorable at the same time. So I really like that design. One character that I don't really like though is Misa. I mean, she's all right. But I tend to not like the dumb like bratty characters, and Misa is Light's girlfriend, and she ends up also getting a death note, so that kind of complicates the plot. And the part I'm at now is so spoilers, obviously, but Light just gave away his death note because he was about to get caught, and his girlfriend got caught too. So the story is kind of progressing a little bit weird right now, as they're introducing a new villain or a new person they're going up against. So I'm kind of excited to see like how they're gonna turn this around into, is Kira or Light Yagami gonna get his Death Note back? Like when is Ryuk gonna come back? Because I haven't seen Ryuk in like 7 episodes. Come on now, he's my favorite character. Like, will they eventually get caught? And is L going to win or is he going to lose? That's really what I was interested in. At the very start, that's what kind of kept me watching, is this constant fight between L and Light. But now that they're kind of on the same team, I'm not as interested. But I'm still interested to see like where this goes, because that was a bigger twist for me. I did want to add in a note for the voice actors. I think the voice acting is amazing. I think Ryuk's voice especially fits him so well. He has like an older voice and it's kind of like maniacal, right? But it fits him so well. Light's voice is good and L's voice is pretty good too. Yeah, I just like the voice acting. I am watching in sub, and I happen to notice, I literally always notice this in any anime I watch after One Piece, but I always notice when it's a One Piece voice actor. And Mochi, I don't even have to look this up. It's Zoro. I know Zoro when I hear Zoro. It's Zoro. Mochi is Zoro, okay? So, yeah. And if you watch dub, it's not my fault that you can't read, or that you're illiterate, or that you didn't pass kindergarten, or that you can't read fast. But no, I'm just kidding. Okay, anyways, at the end of the review, I'm having a really good time watching Death Note, and it lives up to the hype, and it's popular for a reason, as I found out. It's just I haven't finished it yet, and at the point I'm at, it's kind of a slower point. Things, the dynamics of the show are changing a little bit, and I am interested to see where it goes, but that was a big turning point, and it's just at a slower point right now for me. The characters are good, the music is good. I forgot to add that part. The music and sound effects are good only because like I see them on TikTok all the time, and when I first started watching Death Note, I then realized, oh, like that's where it comes from. But yeah, it was really cool to see that, or to see the characters that I've been hearing about finally come to life. So yeah, I'm gonna give Death Note so far like an 8.5 out of 10, maybe a 9, because it's a show that kept me interested for like I'm on episode 21, so it kept me interested for like 16 episodes straight, like of just watching it, and I wasn't getting bored of it. So maybe like an 8.5 to 9, that type of stuff. All right. So yeah, that's the end of the review, guys. One Piece fan reviews Death Note. That was the thumbnail. I just had to do that for the thumbnail. YouTuber strats. But I also wanted to add a note to everybody. Thank you for voting in the polls. It really means a lot to me to see subscriber engagement. and I started off small. I started off small in November of 2023, so like almost a year ago. I was at 154 subs. Now we're like, it's at like 579 right now. I might like by the time I wake up, it might be at like 582 or something. Like I'm actually gaining a lot of subs. So it's cool to see that you guys like my stuff, and hopefully you guys like this, because I used to do reviews, and now I do like whatever videos, like whatever just makes people happy. But that doesn't mean I stopped doing reviews. So this was my like first big one that I'm gonna like edit and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are new, make sure to like and subscribe for more content.